properly tether down your yard decoration inflatable. Now I know what you're thinking. It's way too early to do all this, but I'm not going to actually set them up, but I'm just going to like stake them down and all that to show you how to properly do it. Because there's people who have like Canada Day stuff or 4th of July stuff, any other holidays that are coming up. So I hope I did this video for you, and I hope it really helps. So, this is my 4-foot pumpkin reaper inflatable, and I'm going to be showing you how to properly tether them down. Now I know what you're thinking. You definitely think that you're tethering down right, but I just want to say a lot of people tend to know and tether on their inflatables. That is not a good thing. Trying to get this camera angle. This might take a little bit. I'm gonna find the best camera angle. Can't find the best camera angle, everyone. So I'm gonna have to try to film this way. I've seen other people do it, but I'm gonna try my best. So first thing what we're gonna do, and this is a video on how to tether them properly, so they'll be sturdy in the wind. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna plug this guy in. So here is, so we got the power. Oops, it's caught on that, like that. Now I'm gonna put the camera down for a sec. Plug it in like that, and on the other end of the extension cord. And I don't know if this extension cord is gonna reach. Fingers crossed if it does. So how far does this one even go? So here it is, and oh man, I don't know how to get it to reach. Alright, I'm gonna move this over. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to fit it. This thing is not long enough. It's too short, so I'm gonna have to get a different one. Got a different extension cord that does reach, so that's very good. Now, the first thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to turn it on to see if it still works. If it doesn't turn on, it might be the plug, this thing that's broken. So you just put it down for a second, and then we're gonna plug it in, and he still turns on. Now this one is an okay fan, so it's gonna blow up quite okay. Wow, this guy's actually bigger than I last saw him. So here he is. I remember him being a little bit shorter. Maybe that's on camera. Oh yeah, because on camera things look kind of little, but this guy's actually kind of big. So, pretend this one has a base fan. So what you're going to do is, for base fans, make sure never to use those itty bitty stakes that it comes with. Make sure to never use these, because these stakes are extremely weak for base fans, so you don't want to use those. What I recommend using instead is these right here. These ones are a little bit larger and they will fit in base fans. I'll do a size comparison. So this is a size comparison. Oh, he's falling over a little bit. It's got a heavy base, so he's good. So you can see how much bigger this one is than this one. So I recommend using these for base fans. You can get these at stores, but yeah, and then you tether down the base fan, and then it's good. You can see he fell over from the wind because he's not tethered. So, but you can use these for inflatables that are like 6 feet or lower, I mean shorter. This one can use these ones because they're okay. So pretend there's a base fan. On your base fan, there will be a little hook that you use, and remember you used the more thicker ones that I just showed you. Use those instead of these. And then put all the 4 bases on. And then after you do that, the base should be secured. But for this one does not have a base fan. So what you're going to do is, you can see there's like a little hook right here, and you're gonna put it on, and you're gonna leave it like this, so you can see it's attached on there. And this crazy thing is, you're actually going to want to put it in an angle instead of putting it straight down. It gives it way more strength. So away like this, and then just push it in the ground like that, and then do the other side. Hit like this. Remember, a little hook right here. Same thing. Hook it on like this, and then push it away from the inflatable, and then put it in an angle. Now I'm telling you, angles are useful. I almost said useless, but this guy does not want to sleep down. So I'm going to put the camera down for a second. So, gotta put this in the ground. Okay. I think there might be a little rock there. Let's see if it fits now. Okay, it's going in a little bit better. There we go, now it's working. You can see you put it in an angle for strength. It's pretty good there. You can see is. But I'm not actually going to do this for this because it's only June. You can see he's not falling over anymore. But a thing that I see a lot of people do is make sure you use these strings right here. I'm telling you guys, these strings are extremely good. You definitely want to use these, especially for the big inflatables. Because I've seen people who don't use these, and then their inflatables always fall down. And you don't want that to happen. You want to use these and the base. So for 4-foot one, for bigger ones, like 12-footers, they could use like at least 4 of these strings, 2 on each side. But this one, because it's so small, it only needs 2, 1 on each side. So here's one tether. So I put one on each side. You might remember last year I didn't put one on these, but I kind of regret that now, so make sure not to do that. So now, what you're going to do is, because if you don't, what I recommend doing is make sure to get another stake. Like I said, these are small ones, but if you have base fan ones, use the more thicker ones that you come with. See that black one right there? So you use those. Now, what I recommend doing is put one side back, like put one side, like I recommend having one of these tethers on the back. So I'm gonna put it a little bit in a diagonal like this, and then you're gonna do the same thing that you did for the base, which was putting one of those things down like this. Now this is a way that I figured out that really does help. And then you're going to put an angle in the ground away from the inflatable, like this. I don't know if you can see. And then push it all the way down. You can see it's like there. So we got one tether coming from the back. Let's see how it looks. So you can see it's supporting the back a little bit. Now do the other side. Now go to the other side. And then here's another one right here. And do this one from the front. this is a little life hack. You can see it's supporting, and then do the same thing you did from the back. Put it in an angle for strength, like this, and then angle like this. Doesn't have to be a perfect angle, but a good angle. Feel like there's a little rock there. And if it doesn't go in, there's probably going to be a little rock there. So you want to make sure there's no rocks. And if there is a rock, just move it to a different area. Now I gotta push it all the way down. You can use your foot. But for the bigger ones, you want to use a hammer. And then hammer it down. Because those ones are stronger a little bit. I couldn't find the best area, so let me try it again. Again, the right side is at the front. And you don't want to pull too far, otherwise it can stretch the inflatable. Like I know there's people like Steve McGuire, he put it so much back, and then it was kind of like a point at the tether point, and that's not good because I don't know if it's true or not, but it could probably pop it. Sorry, the camera's in a very bad angle. So in like this, you can see it's a 45-degree angle from the back. Now push it in like that, just like that. Alright, I think he's facing a little bit from the front, so we're gonna have to move this one a little bit. So I'm gonna do that, and then put him down a little bit, like this. Great. Now it should go another piece of rock. I do not like rocks. Now push it in an angle, like this. Now here you can see the right one is coming from the back, and the left one is coming from the back. But you can see the garage is on the left. Now if it's on the right over here, then you're going to want to put this the opposite way. See, this one's coming from the front and that one's coming from the back. Let's see how we did. I think that's a little bit too far back, but it's okay. Oh, I think he's top heavy. That's not a big deal. Now, for the bigger ones, do the same thing we did there, but instead use the bigger stakes like I told you in there, and then have another one coming from the back, and then do the same thing we did on there. Have two on the side, one from the front and one from the back, and then another one coming from the front on the left, to make 4 in total. That way it doesn't fall down in the wind. Now, when you move him, you can see he's pretty strong, and that's a lot better to do. Oh, it's starting to get a little windy. He's blowing around a little bit, but he's still good. Now I'm gonna turn him off and see if he goes up on his own, just to see how he does. You can see we're letting him deflate, and I hate how the fan goes like that. It just makes it hard to inflate on itself. Now I'm gonna plug him in again. Let's see if he can get all by himself. And he can. So that's very good. I don't want it to go up by itself. And make sure you use these little rope tethers here, because I've seen people who don't, and then the inflatables go all the way over the place. So you don't want to do that. Now, of course, I know what you're thinking. I'm not going to put him here. This is just for the video. But this is what he looks like. Now, for bigger ones, there's 4. There's more medium-sized sticks on the bottom, and then you do 4 on each side, like that. And you can see he's pretty strong. You can see he's moving around a little bit, but I think he's pretty good. Alright, so I hope this video helped you out a little bit. The smaller one should be in this tether way. Like, make sure the tethers are like this. But if the garage is on this side, or you want it to face the other way, then you do it the opposite. This one, the back one coming from the front, and the front one coming from the back. It all depends on which way you like it. So I'm very happy with this guy. I'm going to put him away now, and then review him later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped you guys out with some windy problems. He's not really going that much. So I hope this video helped you out a little bit. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit the notification bell icon and hit the big thumbs up button. Now I'm going to turn him off. And you can see how calm he goes down. Well, he kind of goes calm down. And yeah, peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it really helped you out. Bye.